He's been striving for a long time to get through that infield. But just look at the timing there. Exquisite. Perfect seam position, but came down hard with the top hand in control.
Nice. Very nice. Well controlled. Hitting down on it, rolling the wrists and keeping it safe.
Now, why would Tushara go short on that delivery? Because it bowled some excellent stuff, keeping it up, getting the ball to move. This gave Yuvraj ample opportunity. It's too short. It's done away.
Eight off the over, 29 for 2. Very good shot. Standing tall and punching it. And it's the thing about chasing a small total. If you lose momentum for a little while, you just need to bide your time, as Kapugedera did the other day.
An excellent looking shot. This got behind the line and punched it into the gap. This is what he was waiting for a long time. Angle the bat in the direction of the gap. Very nicely played.
4 more. That's just a matter of retrieval for the ball boy. He'll be happy to get a touch on it. There he goes. And rifle it back. Just losing its length. And Kohli has jumped on 2 boundaries in this over.
This young man's got a good technique. So as soon as it was over-pitched, he got his foot close to the ball. And again, had it well in control. So these 2 boundaries would no doubt give him all the confidence, the feeling that he could master this bowling.
Well stopped. 37 for 2. The track.
That's the type of shot we see from Yuvraj when he's in great nick. It's good length delivery, but Yuvraj playing through the line, down the ground, and firmly hit.
So no real pressure on that score. That's run away for 4. So that's not the best of starts for Fernando.
Certainly not, and Sri Lankans need to break through here. If this partnership goes on for a few more overs, the game will run away from the home side, as it is a very, very difficult ask to defend this small.
He's going to try and push for the second. Content with 1.
The target now well below 191 required. The asking rate has also dropped to 2.56.
What happened there? He read it all right. Did it come off the bat or the pad?
Looked like a bat to me. Went with the sweep. Definitely very lucky indeed that it fell in no man's land. Big shot here.
Well, he's given him. Yuvraj Singh succumbs to Mendes once again. Ball turning into him. It certainly did look like pitching in line now. There was a little bit of turn. He was hit on the front foot. The umpire felt it was going on to hit the stumps. Take a look.
Long time that umpire Kamini Silva took to take his decision, make his decision. And from that evidence, it's out. So India have lost another wicket. Ajanta Mendes has struck. Yuvraj Singh goes. He's made 20. And India now 52 for 3.
Yuvraj Singh has just walked back, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni has walked in. Those are magnificent figures. Great strike rate. Now this is good Dhoni normally coming in at 6, but this is what happened. Ball coming in, straightening, would go and hit middle. It was a pretty easy decision to make. That was absolutely plumb. Yuvraj Singh not reading the incoming delivery. But Mendes has struck again, and now Dhoni's, at least he's got away. He's going to come back for the second. He's got off the mark. So 15 overs gone, a successful over completed, 54 for 3. Well, that's been hit hard. The fielder may not get to it. He does. That's a square drive, and he gets another couple.
Good piece of fielding down in the deep. Chamara Kapugedra. That was hit powerfully to his left. He had ground to cover. Gave it a good chase, good slide, well timed. Made sure that he kept the ball in front of him. A nice powerful return also. Good work by Kapugedra.
He's gone over the top. That is a brave shot. Read that well. Just clear that fielder at short mid-wicket. He's got another boundary.
Yes, certainly a brave shot, because he took it from around off stump. Short mid-wicket was fairly close, so that's why he took the chance. He's confident that he could hit it over that fielder. That's exactly what he did.
Read it well, the off-spinner. Read that one as well. I think the Indians are, it's not as though they're not reading him. They have that problem with that very fancy delivery of his called the carom ball. Well, that's a good shot. He'll get one. We'll keep that discussion alive because it's the end of the 17th, 67 for 3. Not quite where he intended, but he's going to get a few runs for those. Might even run away to the boundary. And it does. So 4 more for Kohli. Kohli is playing an important innings here. His 6th boundary, and he's not being defensive. So that's the good part of this innings of his.
Yes, he scored 35 runs, 6 of them coming in boundaries, so that's 24 that he's got off boundaries. That's useful.
Oopsie, I think it's all over for Virat Kohli. What a tame dismissal. God knows what was going on in his mind, because I think he may have bottomed that out of his bat, played it on the rise, and just played it into the hands of that extra cover fielder.
Yes, we were wondering why Jayawardene has brought Tushara on. Whatever he's thinking, Tushara has done the job, picked up a wicket. Low catch by Kapugedra at short extra cover. Definitely what the Sri Lankans wanted. Another wicket. Kohli, who's hung out there, made 37. Caught Kapugedra, bowled Tushara. And India now 75 for 4.
Rohit Sharma has just made his way out into the middle. If he just lives up to that average of his, he'll have done a job today. 23 was that partnership. Just walked in because Virat Kohli was looking good. He had weathered the early jitters and tension. Starting to look good, and then he threw it all away. But the bowling change has worked. Now Tushara.
Big bonus for the Sri Lankans, for Tushara to pick up a wicket. That of Kohli, the opening batsman, played pretty well for that 37. Crucial stage of the innings that he got out. Didn't move his feet at all, really. Just a small step forward, trying to hit through the line. And he was unable to control the drive. Low catch, well taken. Big shout. And he's been given.
Well, well, well. The batsman is not happy. But 2 wickets in this over. We just got to take another look. Does it pitch in line? It does. Comes back in, maybe over the knee roll, but he was not a long way forward. But whatever it is, Tushara Mirando has turned this game around. 2 wickets in the 20th over. Rohit Sharma gone for not 75 for 5. Subramaniam Badrinath. This is called really diving into the deep end. He's on debut. It's Murli, so they've changed ends. He's got a single. He's going to come back for the second, no, and that's sensible. That over that was to change ends fetched Sri Lanka 2 wickets, and it's really hotted up this game.
Tushara continuing 2 for 22. His figures, that's through the gap. They'll be looking for 2 here, and they'll get 2. Oh, it's down the leg side, and it's 4. That's a very nicely played leg glide. Pitched outside leg stump, right off the middle of the bat, wide of the keeper, all the way for 4.
Oh, he just lost control of it there. Dhoni's punched him through the offside for a couple of 2s, drifting 2 straight. Dhoni just engineers.
He's very strong. He's hit that hard. This is going to go for 4, is it? Yes, it is. Well, Murli is taking a little bit of hammer this over. 8 runs off the over already. And that brings up the 100.
Fantastic punch. Lots of power in those forearms. Very selective. Just remember, he left the ball before, the delivery before, alone outside the off stump. 101 for 5.
Well, that's been played over the top. And he's coming back for the second. He's also very quick. He's a good judge of the second. Very athletic, Badrinath.
We've seen some long boundaries here at the Dambalu Stadium. And both these players, as soon as they realize that there's a man down in the deep, they scamper through that first run to try and make the second.
That was very deliberately done. He played it in the air, but must have had his heart in his mouth for a moment, because it went over that fielder at deep gully or short point. It's well done. I think they're going to be content with 1. They've run 10 2s, both of them, out of the 41 runs that they've scored. Short ball, and that's been dispatched for 4. That's the first boundary for Subramaniam Badrinath. He's impressed, and he's continuing to do that.
He does have plenty of time to play his shots, Badrinath, and we know that he's stayed at the crease for quite some time. It was short, and he got the treatment.
Oh, that's a good shot. Over the top and 4. This has been a superb captain's innings by MS Dhoni. 39 of 51 deliveries. He may not have got it perfectly right yet in terms of the tactics he uses when the team's in the field, but boy, his strategy with his partner Badrinath out there today with a bat in your hand has been absolutely impeccable. Bowled him, clean bowled him. Well, here we are talking in glowing terms about the Indian captain, and at last the Sri Lankans have managed to remove him. Out for 39 or 54 deliveries, 3 fours and a very good innings.
He's probably slowed it down a little bit. Also came back on him off the pitch. Got a thick inside edge onto pad and then ricocheted onto the stumps. So Delaro Fernando, after a couple of bad ones, a no ball and a short one, then gets Dhoni out. He goes for 39 and India now 135 for 6.
Harbhajan Singh is the new batsman. Best of 46, good strike rate, pretty average, pretty ordinary average of just 13. Tends to get a bit carried away. Oh, and up they go. Yes, he's given him. That's the end of Harbhajan. There's still life in this game. There is still life in this game. Harbhajan given out again. I think that was probably the leg break. Well, Mendes, doesn't he pull off some magic? Let's have a look.
Yes, he pushed it through with that middle finger. He played right across it, missed it completely, hits him around middle and off. Mendes thinks, no question about it, he goes screaming. And umpire Doctor, after some thinking, raises his finger. So Harbhajan Singh's gone for 1, and India now 139 for 7.
And that's it. Very, very well played. The Indians today have been a different side. On Monday, they would have left this ground feeling pretty depressed about the way they went about things. They've regathered themselves. They've obviously spoken about this. And they've played very, very well indeed and won the game.
Well, it wasn't a...
Hello guys. আমি আমার বাড়ির ছাদের উপর দাঁড়িয়ে ভিডিও করছি। আশা করছি আপনারা ভালোই আছেন। আমিও ইনশাল্লাহ ভালোই আছি। চ্যানেলটিকে প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দাও। নিত্য নতুন ভিডিও পেতে চ্যানেলটিকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দাও। আমাদের চ্যানেলে ভিডিও দেখার জন্য ধন্যবাদ। আশা করছি আমরা আরও নতুন নতুন ভিডিও আপনাদের সামনে উপস্থাপন করাবো।